Here we go, Sith Talkers. In 5, 4, 3. Welcome to Sith Talkers, the Star Wars podcast. I'm your host, Mike Ferrando. Welcome to episode 55, the Droid Touch, where Lando will be discussing, debating a variety of Star Wars topics. Oh yeah! Really quickly here. All right, everybody. So welcome to episode 55. It's just Lando. So here's what happened to, Exotic Steve this week. Let's, everybody, all the Sith Talkers out there, let's wish Exotic Steve's wife, Jess, my lovely sister, just wish her a happy birthday today. So today is Jess's birthday, Steve's wife. So, and that's what he's doing today. He's hanging out with her. He's doing an in-home date. In-home day date, night date, hanging out with the family, spending time with his wife on his birthday. So there you go. All the Sith Talkers, let's wish, I guess we'll just call her Exotic Jess because it was Exotic Steve last week. We'll wish her a happy birthday. And hopefully next week, Exotic Steve will be back in full force. But, I think he'll be here in spirit with us. I'll do the best job I can to, keep his presence alive. So I miss you, bro. I miss him. I miss my brother, but he's hanging out with the fam. So there you go. So, all right. So this episode with Lando, episode 55, the Droid Touch. We're going to be talking about touching some droids, and I'm going to try to talk about just a few things. Hopefully, Lando, man, I can sit here and talk all day. Hopefully, I'll try to keep it short this week. Talk a little bit of Star Wars and just talk about, Star Wars is really, kind of slow right now. There's not a lot of going on. Clone Wars, baby, that's what's going on, man. And holy shit, this last episode, the Phantom Apprentice, holy fuck. This has got to be my favorite Clone Wars episode of all time. Maybe I'll talk about a little bit, I really don't, do a bunch of, reviews. There's tons of reviews, Clone Wars reviews out there, but I'll let you know. We'll kind of talk about it a little bit, but just Ahsoka versus Darth Maul, holy fuck. That's all I got to say. That's all I have to say. But the very first thing I want to say, and I'm going to do this for you, all the people, we're all in Corona land right now. Everybody's at home. Hopefully everybody is safe and healthy. And, even though I don't have Exotic Steve with me, I'll try to entertain you for a little bit here. So I'm going to give everybody right off the bat, I know I can't do it with Steve, but you know what? Let's try. So here we go. Here we go, everybody. This is for all the Sith Talkers out there. You know what time it is. It's time for Dick Time Lando. Dick Time Lando. Dick Time Lando. Dick Time Lando. Who's got the biggest stick? Who's got the biggest stick? Who's got the biggest stick? The biggest dick. Dick Time Lando. You know it's Dick Time Lando. Dick Time Lando. Dick Time Lando. All right, Sith Talkers. Welcome to Dick Time with Lando, Star Wars character versus Star Wars character. Who has the bigger dick? All right, so this week, we're kind of doing like a droid. I'm kind of talking about droids and stuff like that, touching droids. So I figure Lando would have picked Goldenrod himself. Come on, Goldenrod. C-3PO. That's right. You're going to see a theme in today's episode. C-3PO would be Lando's, Dick Time with Lando. So, who would Steve pick? Let's see. Well, here we go. Steve, who would you pick?
Well, Lando, the more handsome brother out of both of us. So, Steve, did I say how handsome you're looking today? You look really handsome, Lando. I would pick probably the Gronk droid.
The Gronk droid? Come on, man. We got C-3PO. Goldenrod. It's one of his nicknames. Han Solo gave him that nickname. He would have the biggest dick, and he would have the Goldenrod.
You know what, Lando? You bring up a great point. Exotic Steve over here will agree with you. C-3PO has the bigger dick. Do. Did I say you look handsome? You are way, way, way handsome today.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Exotic Steve. All right, so there you go. Goldenrod himself, C-3PO, has the bigger dick. And this has been Dick Time with Lando. Dick Time with Lando. Dick Time with Lando. Dick Time with Lando. Who's got the biggest dick? Who's got the bigger dick? Who's got the bigger dick? Who's got the biggest dick? C-3PO. C-3PO. Goldenrod's got the biggest dick. Goldenrod's got the bigger dick. Goldenrod's got the biggest dick. Goldenrod's got the biggest dick. Oh yeah, come on, clap. Yeah, come on, Sith Talkers. Clap, come on, yeah. All right, Sith Talkers. So what do you think out there? Who's got the bigger dick? Is it C-3PO or is it the Gronk droid? All right, I know who I'm going with. All right, Goldenrod himself. All right, man. Steve has some nice things to say to Lando over here. I like it. Since it's just Lando over here, and like I said, I figured we still do Dick Time. And really quickly, why don't we go to... We'll go to all the questions from last week. I asked a very serious question. Did people want to... Did they want 3PO back on the podcast? That's right, man. Lando, I addressed the serious questions here, So, all right, let me go to the episode and let me go to the questions. We'll kind of go over all the results. All right. So this was from last week's episode, Star Wars Exotic, right? The Tiger King spinoff episode where we were just discussing a little bit of Star Wars, a little bit of Tiger King. It was fun. All right, so here is like all the questions I asked from last week. Did Carol fucking Baskin kill her husband? 83% voted and said killed and fed to the tiger. Yikes. All right, and Dick Time from last week, we had Jabba the Hutt. Ho, ho, ho. Versus James Garretson from the Tiger King. James Garrison got 50% of the vote. So there you go. All right. Oh, and also last week I asked, which trilogy did you like better? Did you like the Lord of the Rings original Fellowship of the Rings trilogy, or did you like the Hobbit trilogy? 83% said the Fellowship of the Rings. Right on. That's Lando's favorite. All right. We'll do this segment maybe later. Who does it better? Ace Ventura, Exotic Steve, 71%. So, bravo, Exotic Steve.
Oh, thank you, Sith Talkers. Thanks. I did Ace Ventura pretty good last week. Lando, you look damn handsome today.
Thanks, Exotic Steve. All right, here we go. The last question. Do you want 3POO back for the joke of the week? 71% said hell yeah. All right, so let me bring him on. Let me turn him on. And let's see what he's got this week.
I am 3POO. Human joke relations. It is now time for 3POO's joke of the week. Lando, you look rather handsome today.
Oh, thanks, 3POO. What's your joke this week? I missed you, man.
Here is my joke. How is Han Solo in bed?
What? How is Han Solo in bed? I don't know. How is Han Solo in bed, 3POO?
He shoots first.
Oh my God, he shoots first. Oh, Sith Talkers, is that what you've been missing? Is that what you've been missing? Apparently, that's what I've been missing. Oh, boy. All right, 3PO. Oh, all right. Thank you so much, 3PO, for the joke of the week. I will ask the Sith Talkers again. Do you want 3POO to come back next week and do another joke of the week?
I have a bad feeling about this.
All right, 3PO. He always has a bad feeling. All right, there you go, Sith Talkers. There's the joke of the week. 3PO. Do you want him back next week? There you go. So, there you go. Han shoots first. That is kind of funny. Because we all know Han Solo does shoot first. George had it right originally, and then he changed it. But in the Han Solo movie, he shoots Tobias Beckett first, which shows everybody that, he does shoot first, and he knows when to shoot first, and it's okay to shoot first. Just makes way more sense for the character. Absolutely. All right, Sith Talkers. So before I go to the next segment here, just really quickly, thank you so much for, hanging out with Lando today. If you're watching me on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Thumbs up. Hit the thumbs down. Hey, I got a thumbs down last week. Man, apparently someone did not like Tiger King mixed in with Star Wars. But, that's what this podcast is. This podcast has no limits, no nothing when it comes to tying anything in with Star Wars. So yeah, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down, hit the bell notification. All the audio listeners, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Sticher. You know the drill. So I just thank you so much for, downloading or watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Like I said, hopefully I can give you some entertainment if you're at home going stir crazy and, just kind of hanging out. So I really do appreciate it. But if you want to reach out to me, and this is what the next segment, if you want to reach out to Sith Talkers, leave comments below in YouTube. Shoot me an email at sithtalkers@gmail.com. Hit me up on all the social medias. Follow me on all the social medias at Sith Talkers. On Instagram, on that Twitter, on Facebook. There you go. Come on. Follow me. It's fun. I'll talk to you. Send me a message. I'll chit chat with you. And that's which takes me into, one of our newer segments. It's called Master and Apprentice. And this is where the Sith Talkers, we integrate you as, into the podcast with us. You ask us questions and we just talk about or discuss the topics that you give us or anything. It could be about anything. So a few weeks ago, because I was waiting for Steve to be on the show to talk about this, but, I figured what the hell, I would talk about this week. And so the first question from one of the listeners, Sith Talkers out there, comes from Jim. As always, I'll get to the master. We'll do the apprentice question first. So Jim, thank you so much. He always asks questions like every week to us. Jim says he has two I could pick. So I'm going to go with the second one for now. We'll save the other one maybe for later. Jim asks, which era of Star Wars would you like to live in? Great question. Thank you so much, Jim. And he's got like Old Republic, prequels, original trilogy, sequel trilogy. He's got kind of like, he said in between. So maybe he's saying like in between like episodes 3 and 4, because that's a big gap, Lando? Ooh, that's a tough question. It's hard, right? Because, obviously, Lando loves Luke Skywalker, and I would love probably to live in the original trilogy time. But if I was being honest with you, I think it would be super cool. Possibly, I think Lando would have to go either with like between the Old Republic and the prequels, just because that's when Jedi were like rule, I don't want to say they rule the galaxy, but like they were everywhere, and the order was established. And man, if Lando could be a Jedi and have the full potential of my powers and be able to use them, and maybe Lando probably goes towards like the Old Republic, because imagine if I'm a Jedi and I get to fight like Sith and I get to lightsaber battle, and it's like the freaking really fast, amazing type of fighting. I think that would be super cool. I think that'd be a lot of fun and be able to super cool. How far Lando would survive in the Old Republic, maybe fighting at war, not sure. I'm not really sure there. But yeah, I think that would be a really cool time to live. And like I said, yeah, I'd probably want to be part of like the Jedi Order. That would be super, super cool. Steve? You know where Steve would probably want to, which time period he'd want to live in? He would probably be like,
Well, first off, fuck you, Jim. You fucking asshole.
Right, he'd probably say that to Jim.
And then he'd probably be like, I want to probably live in the prequel era because that's where Jar Jar Binks is, and I would be Jar Jar Binks' best friend, and we would go to pod races together, and we would hang out all the time. Lando, you look especially handsome today. I just want to let you know that.
Thanks, Steve. Steve's force spirit. Thank you. So I think that's probably what Steve would say. I don't know. What about you, Sith Talkers? What era in Star Wars would you like to live in? The Old Republic, the prequels, the original trilogy time period, the sequel trilogy time period. Leave your comments below. Let me know on social media. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, actually. Like, yeah, what time period would you like to live in? So, yeah, thank you, Jim. I like your questions that you send in every week. So he's got another one, and I'll save that for next week. All right, so the master question, and this is from Jawa620. Thank you so much, Jawa. And this is from YouTube. He left a YouTube comment a few weeks ago. And his question was watching Revenge of the Sith, and I was watching it with subtitles. When Anakin fights Obi-Wan, the part he's choking him out, the subtitles read mouth words. Wondering if you know what he said. I don't remember if we've all ever spoke about it. Also, in Revenge of the Sith, when Obi-Wan goes back to Padme's ship, he puts his hand on C-3PO. Just wondering about your thoughts on this. You think C-3PO feels anything or even noticed it, or why Obi-Wan even did it? Just wanting your thoughts. Stay safe and may the force be with you. And so, so this is kind of one of my big topics today is, thank you so much, Jawa, Steven on YouTube. But thank you so much, just for asking and giving me something to talk about with all the Sith Talkers. And this is droid touching, right? That's why I think the episode is going to be episode 55, the droid touch. Because do droids feel touch? In the Star Wars universe, because we see Obi-Wan touch C-3PO. We see Luke touch R2 all the time. The great shot of Luke in The Force Awakens put his robotic hand on R2 when the temple's burning down, right? It just really, really conveys emotion. Even to Return of the Jedi, he's quite sayoso, and Jabba's guy, I can't think of his name right now, but right, he's trying to get the message out of R2, and he even kind of strokes him a little bit and says, hey, give me your message. It's really interesting. Lots of Star Wars characters touch droids in the Star Wars saga. Everything, the animated series, the movies, but really quickly on to his first question. When Anakin fight Obi-Wan and he's choking him, really quick, there's actually something else I'd like to kind of bring up about that scene. When the footage is cutting back and forth, actually there's a shot of Obi-Wan's hand that has Anakin's lightsaber in it when he's choking him. And then the shot before, he had his lightsaber. So when you go back to when you're watching Revenge of the Sith and you're watching him fight on Mustafar, there's a quick shot of Obi-Wan's holding the lightsaber when he's getting choked, and it's actually Anakin's lightsaber. And then, they lose their lightsabers up on the table. Anakin kicks him, and Obi-Wan reaches out for his lightsaber, and he gets it. But yeah, that was really interesting. So I think there was a moment where they actually maybe switched lightsabers and they were fighting each other, which is really cool, I think. Check that out. And with the dialogue, there is no dialogue that I could research or I could find. Because all the dialogue is literally near the end of the lightsaber sequence. You are my brother, Anakin. I have the high ground. Don't do it. Don't try it. So, So I don't think there's any dialogue when he's getting choked out. But like I said, the lightsaber thing is what I really noticed when I watch it. All right. So back to the droid touch. Oh, what is Lando's thoughts about this? Because you gotta look at this one way, right? These are machines. But the ones we get introduced to, 3PO and R2, it's like they're machines, like they have personalities, like they have feelings. And we feel for these droids, but do they have something built inside of them that can sense touch? Right? Or, and obviously, right, Anakin built C-3PO. Did Anakin put a touch sensor into C-3PO? Or is it something that it's not in all droids? It's only in certain droids. Is it in the Astro, the Astro droids, the R2 units? Do they feel anything? Because we saw them getting blown off left to right off of the starship, right, in the Phantom Menace, leaving Naboo, right? And obviously, I don't think you would want a droid. Like I said, I'm trying to think about this and process this. I don't think you would want a droid to have a sense of feel or touch, especially like if they get destroyed, right? Because I don't know, like, because then it would like hurt. But 3PO gets blown up in Empire Strikes Back. Does he feel getting blasted into 50 pieces, right? And oh, you know what? When Chewbacca's putting him together, like I said, I'm trying to process everything. When Chewbacca's putting him back together and he puts his head on backwards and he's just like, ooh, that feels good. So does he feel? But that's more circuits and him trying to get working again. Oh man, like I'm actually kind of torn. I think Lando's going to take the stance of, I think a sense program has to be like implemented when they get built. So maybe Anakin did put a sense feature into 3PO, but I don't think all droids have it. But it seems like they do. Like I said, all the droids we know, because Luke touches R2 a lot. 3PO touches R2 a lot, right? So does R2 have a sense feature on, BB-8, right? BB-8 gets fucking thrown back out of the hangar in The Last Jedi, right? Does he feel any of that? He used his head to, he got electrocuted and Poe's X-Wing. I guess they do, because, right, R2 gets electrocuted and, right, and he feels it, I guess, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm talking myself into, you know what? I think the droids do feel. They have, like, feel sensors, or they have that technology in them. Like I said, once again, though, whoever built them would have to put that technology in the droid. So, I don't know. What do you think, Sith Talkers? Do you think that droids can feel touch? Can they feel touch? It's interesting. It's a very, very interesting question. Like I said, I don't think they all can. Oh, remember Return of the Jedi? In Jabba's palace, they're torturing the droids. And the heat thing, and the droid screams. Like I said, no, I'm starting to process more and more scenes here, and I'm starting to go, you know what? I'm thinking all the droids in the Star Wars universe have a sensor built in them to sense and to feel pain and to feel touch. You feel pain, you're going to feel the touch. So there you go. Like, I just talked to myself. All right, Lando's changed his stance on it. I think that the droids can feel everything, and all droids have sensing built into them. There you go. What do you think, Sith Talkers? Thank you so much, Jala. That was really, really interesting. So yeah, so when Obi-Wan comes back and, he kind of puts his hand on, Obi-Wan, I think it's 3PO, he senses, he knows, like, he's like, oh, something's crazy. What's going on here? And his mind gets wiped, so it doesn't matter. But, yeah, that's like I said, I really, really love that topic. I wonder what Steve would think. I'm not going to ask him this time. All right, so I got another quick topic, and then, like I said, maybe I'll do a couple more. Maybe I'll do another segment or two, and I'll wrap it up today. I have another, and this is just something I was thinking about. Return of the Jedi, because this is Lando's favorite movie. If you've been listening, you know Return of the Jedi is Lando's favorite movie. The song at the end, right, of Return of the Jedi. So obviously we know it's changed, right? So we have the original, cha da da, cha ba cha da da da, cha cha ba cha da da, cha cha wa da da ba da, cha cha da ba da cha 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 cha. Oh, dun-dun-dun-dun, right, and goes into the Star Wars scores, right? So that's the original, uncut, Return of the Jedi end of movie song, which I grew up with, right? You already know Lando's old school, original Star Wars fan. I love the original cuts. And then when the special editions came out, John Williams completely redid the song to wrap up the saga, at the time, to wrap up the saga. And it's the victory celebration. And, and then this one is, right? It's got the Star Wars elements into the, that end celebration. So, which song do you guys prefer out there, Sith Talkers? Now, this might surprise you and shock you, Lando, right? Lando, original trilogy guy over here. You'd probably think I would like the yub nub ta da da na na na, compared to the newer version, the special edition, the victory celebration song. But Lando, I absolutely love the victory celebration song. It just makes me so emotional. Every single time I watch the end of the Return of the Jedi, every time that song starts, I just get emotional. And then you got Han and Leia hugging, and Lando comes in, and everybody, the Ewoks are dancing, and 3PO and R2, and then Luke comes in, and it's just, he turns and he sees Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda. I'm getting emotional just talking about it. I absolutely adore and I love the victory celebration music. I do love the Nub Nub song. Don't get me wrong, but just that piece of music just really hits me, and just really makes me emotional. Kind of the same way. Even the Rise of Skywalker, the end of Rise of Skywalker, I get that same emotion when everybody's celebrating and Rey lands, and you see Poe and Finn and Rey just really embrace each other. I get real emotional. Because the Return of the Jedi, it's just, I know it's the end, and they won, and Luke's gonna go and train to become he's a Jedi, and he's gonna train Leia, he's gonna train more Jedi, and I don't, because we didn't have the sequel trilogy, so Han and Leia are together, and they live happily ever after. Like I said, Luke's a Jedi, and they win, and everybody's happy. And then the Last Jedi happened, and Luke Skywalker doesn't have he did have a school, but you're right, and anyways. All right, Sith Talkers. So I was talking with Jedi Meester Obi-Wan Kenobi. I talk to him all the time on Instagram. We talk back and forth. Big shout out to Jedi Meester. And before I recorded, I actually asked him, do you prefer the old song, the Nub Nub, or do you prefer the victory celebration? And he actually told me he prefers the original version. And the only reason I bring this up is he's a teenager, so he's young, so he's younger. And he prefers the original Yub Nub song at the end of Return of the Jedi. I just thought that was really interesting. So, and that's what I love about Star Wars. Like, you know, it doesn't matter if you're 15 or 16 or 20 or 30, 40 years old. You know, I like the newer song and I'm older, and he likes the old song and he's younger. That's awesome. It's amazing. So Sith Talkers, which song do you prefer? Yub Nub or Victory Celebration? Leave your comments below on YouTube. I'll probably have a question up in the corner. Let me know on social media. Hit me up on social media at Sith Talkers on everything, and just let me know. All right, and shout out to Jedi Meister Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's got a girlfriend. Congrats, Jedi Meister Obi-Wan Kenobi. I salute you, my friend. I love your jacket. All right. All right, Sith Talkers. So I guess on the news front, they're really, like I said, it's been really slow. There was just a little piece of news that did come out that, you know, I saw an article, and it was about, you know, the rise of Skywalker. Here we go. The Rise of Skywalker, the lowest profit of Disney trilogy titles. Number 9 on Deadline's 2019 Most Valuable Blockbusters. So, you know, and this is nothing new. We've heard all the money talk as The Rise of Skywalker was out. So out of the newer trilogy, it's been the lowest grossing one out of all of them, which kind of upsets me because I wish it did better than The Last Jedi. And that's just because I like The Rise of Skywalker better than The Last Jedi. The Force Awakens, I just don't know how you recapture that magic again. Star Wars was gone for so long. The Force Awakens brought everybody back into Star Wars. It was a great nostalgic piece of movie. I absolutely adored it. I loved it, just like The Rise of Skywalker. Right, because the Rise of Skywalker was more nostalgic. It gave us some fan service. Last Jedi, right, it just completely went out of the norm. So at least for Lando, the bookend movies were absolutely amazing, and I absolutely loved them. So, does this surprise me that it's no? Because, right, all the negativity and everything that's happened to Star Wars since The Force Awakens has come out, it's really impacted Star Wars, and which I don't like. As I talk shit about Star Wars, Luke Skywalker and Last Jedi, but at the end of it all, you already know if you're a new listener, Lando over here, I absolutely love Star Wars. I love all the movies. I love The Last Jedi. I disagree with Luke Skywalker, but I love it, and I just wish there was more positivity in Star Wars. So, which I think, like I said, The Mandalorian did a great job of bringing some positivity back. And man, the Clone Wars, good fucking shit, man. The Clone Wars, my friends. Oh my God. Once again, if I just want to briefly just talk about the Phantom Apprentice, like I said, I guess spoiler alert, for the new Clone Wars episode. I've watched it twice, and holy shit, man. Darth Maul. For all the Darth Maul lovers out there who love this character, you are getting a treat. Darth Maul, I see this. I just wish Darth Maul was like in the movie more. Obviously, like the Phantom Menace, but like his character, the characters with Darth Maul and Ahsoka, and just their presence and their chemistry. And this is animated. Like I couldn't imagine seeing this in live action. It's just absolutely amazing, and it's some of the best Star Wars storytelling like out there, right? I mean, right now. Yeah, it is right now. This is happening during Revenge of the Sith, and we get to see Obi-Wan Kenobi right before he goes to hunt down General Grievous, talk to Ahsoka, and we get to see the siege on Mandalore. We get to see Mandalorians fighting each other, fighting clone troopers, and we see fucking Darth Maul fighting Ahsoka. And what I think Lando loves about this so much is it's more than a lightsaber battle. It's Maul trying to get Ahsoka to join her. You know, like I said, typical, telling her, hey, Darth Sidious is grooming Anakin. Anakin's next. Tells her, you know. Once again, it's like when Dooku's telling Obi-Wan everything. He's actually being truthful, but you can't trust him. And, hey, Sidious is running everything. Anakin's being prepped. The universe is about to change who's in control, and I can thrive off of this. He could. And he's joined me. Take down Sidious. Join me. I want to fuck Sidious over. Darth Maul almost turns into like the anti-hero there. But it's like any Sith, right? Every Sith wants to take over the Master Sith. But like, if he just wants to fuck Palpatine. And obviously, if you saw the backstory of Darth Maul, you will understand why. But I love it. Can you imagine seeing Darth Maul versus Palpatine? Oh my God. Holy shit. But like, he wants to take him down. And he's asking for, you know, hey, you've been outcast by the Jedi. You don't trust the Jedi. Join me. Fuck the Jedi. Fuck the Sith. Join me and we will fucking take over. Oh my God. So good, so good. So good. And obviously, Ahsoka bests Maul without her lightsabers even at the end of the fight, which was absolutely amazing. And right, they shock him, they capture him. And obviously Order 66 is literally like an hour away or whatever. So of course the clone troopers, Maul is getting right. Maul will escape somehow. Hopefully we see how. Because obviously I think the next episode will be when Order 66 happens. Or, you know, because when Ahsoka has that feeling, like she's going to feel it, right? She's going to feel all the Jedi die. So absolutely amazing. And she's with clone troopers. So we're going to get to see how she escapes too. Oh my God. So good. Once again, from the introduction of the old green Lucasfilm LTD to the red Clone Wars logo at the beginning. It feels like a movie. I couldn't imagine if this was live action. This is like almost like Revenge of the Sith. Like I said, it's like part 2. This is like prequel Revenge of the Sith. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And it just gives you more context next time you watch Revenge of the Sith. Because you know this is going on when you're watching the movie. Like I said, the last episode was like right before the space battle started in Revenge of the Sith. And then this one is you're in Revenge of the Sith. Oh man, you see Obi-Wan, right? Oh man, right before he goes to Utapau. So, all right, there you go. Like I said, just amazing. Clone Wars is amazing. We only have 2 more episodes left. So, what's everybody think so far? Does everybody love what's going on? I mean, I can't see how you can't. So, but there you guys go. So, all right. So, I'm gonna do a couple more segments and I'll just wrap it up today. So, what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm feeling real old school here. So I'm going to share my screen and it is now time for Sith Talkers, the Star Wars Encyclopedia Character Fact of the Week. Right, so I'm gonna do the Star Wars Character of the Week. That's right, it's back. I brought 3PO back, and now I'm gonna bring the Encyclopedia Character. All right, so all the YouTubers out there watching on YouTube, here you go. All right, whoa. All right. Let's try this again. There. All right. Here you go, everybody. So all the YouTubers out there, here is the Star Wars Encyclopedia Character this week. It is Master Calm. Yeah, sticking with the droids. So there is Master Calm. All right, here we go. Master Calm. A stocky, humanoid-looking droid that served the Senator Simon Greyshade aboard the Wheel space station during the early years of the Galactic Civil War. Master Com could patch directly into the computer systems of the Wheel and monitor every aspect of the station at the time. The droid was brought on just prior to the Clone Wars. Master Com was interested in the self-sufficiency of R2-D2 and C-3PO and arranged for them to be freed after they were placed in storage for later reprogramming. Master Com continued to work at the Wheel. The years later helped the station security teams fend off an attack by the Yuuzhan Vong. So there you guys go. Yeah, Master Com. All right, look at this motherfucker. It's like a beefed up 3PO, man. Yeah, Master Com. All right, there you go. There you go, Sith Talkers. All right, that was fun. I haven't done an encyclopedia character fact in a long time. Haven't done a 3PO joke in a long time. So there you guys go. I like it. I like it. All right, Sith Talkers. So, there was the encyclopedia character fact of the week. Old school with Lando. Did the 3PO joke of the week. Old school with Lando. I think I'm going to wrap it up. So, just really quickly before, sign off here. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with Lando this week. Hopefully, hang out. We got entertained a little bit. Yeah, I enjoyed some of the stuff I talked about this week. I hope everybody is staying safe out there and everybody's healthy. And once again, we will wish Exotic Steve's wife, Jess, a happy birthday. Hope you're having a great birthday today. And hopefully he'll be back next week. And once again, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you like, what you're viewing. Hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down, hit the bell notification. Leave comments below. Chit chat with me. I love it. About anything from Master and Apprentice. Ask me any question you want. All the audio listeners, thank you so much for still, listening and every week. Or if you're new, thank you. Subscribe on Apple Podcast, on Spotify, on Sticher, Google, and hit Sith Talkers up on all the social medias. Follow us on all the social media platforms at Sith Talkers, on Instagram, on the Twitter, on Facebook. Shoot me an email, sithtalkers@gmail.com. All right, Sith Talkers, this has been episode 55, The Droid Touch. I've been your host this week, Mike Ferrando. And may the force be with you, Sith Talkers, always. All right. Just Lando this week. Yep. So, hey, all right. So, till the enders out there, what do you guys think of Lando's Corona beard here? What do you guys think of it? Yay or nay? All right, Sith Talkers. Come on. Hey, Sith Talkers, I'm going to leave it up to you. Should Lando trim the beard or let it keep growing? What do you guys think? Are you guys like it? You guys like the Corona beard? I don't know, salt and pepper in there. Salt and pepper. Do you guys like it? All right, so let me know. Do you like the beard? Do you not like the beard? Trim the beard? Shave the beard? What do you guys want me to do? I'll leave it up to you, and then next week I'll look at the results and we'll see what happens. Lando's beard, yay or nay? Steve, Force Ghost Steve, what do you think?
Brother Lando, you look so handsome. So the beard, the beard looks very handsome on you. I love you, Lando.
I love you too, Steve. All right, Sith Talkers. On that note, Lando is out. See ya. Lando. Yes. I like your beard, Lando. Yes. So does Keto. I like Lando's beard. Can I eat it? Yeah. Brother. No, brother. Bye-bye. All right. It's just Lando. It's just Lando. Lando. All right. Jar Jar! Oh! Lando! It's time for a movie quotes with Jar Jar! I can't do it. There, just hanging out with Lando for a little bit this week. Hello?
Hello there.
Make sure I didn't hit my mute button. I thought I accidentally hit it. I thought I accidentally hit my mute button.
Hello there.